Hi, my name is Lauren Smith, and this is my popular appeal assignment, titled Is It Worth the Damage? The Dangers of Youth Football. Football is a very American sport. Passionate crowds, triumphant marching bands, and overpriced beers are just part of the game. It may be less of a spectacle when it comes to middle and high school football, but enthusiastic parents such as yourselves make up for it in the best way possible. An injury is different. You know when one happens from all the way in the parking lot, because the stadium goes silent. Even a light bump in the head is no small matter. The most notorious, and the most common, of these injuries are concussions. These can be the result of any direct blow to the head, which causes a player's brain to strike the skull and damage its soft brain tissue. The severity of the injury isn't always noticed by the player. They may show physical symptoms such as vomiting or fainting, or worse, write it off as a headache and continue playing. 90% of all sports-related concussions don't involve the player falling unconscious. This means that the athlete could return to the game and worsen the concussion with each successive hit. This has become a growing issue for parents and coaches alike. Football has gained popularity in middle and high schools for its ability to teach kids about teamwork and good communication skills, very important skills for the workplace. But its risks are unavoidable. A human's brain is not fully developed until a person's 20s. One minor concussion can easily lead to a worse condition if the brain isn't allowed time to heal between games. USA Today interviewed parents who have had a child who suffered severe, even deadly consequences directly because of a football injury. Drew Williams of Chicago, Illinois, for example, collapsed in 2013 during a Friday night game. He currently needs 24-hour care and remains minimally responsive. Torin of Grass Valley, California, managed to make a full recovery after dealing with the seizures caused by his concussion, but it'll be another year before he'll be able to play again. The stories above are not meant to scare you and your children away from the sport, but the risks football poses must be taken seriously, especially at this young age. These young athletes have just barely worked up the guts to ask a girl to prom. No parent wants to see a kid lying on the ground after a dog pile, frantically checking to see if it's their son's jersey. Football has become a tradition for America and its families, but there is no rule saying a student must start playing young to get any enjoyment out of the sport. It will be better for your child to wait until college, late high school at the very least, to enroll them in football. This contentious subject has been getting a lot of media attention lately as well, mainly because it remains a very dangerous source of entertainment for this country. Concussions are a short-term injury that can heavily affect a developing brain, but they can result in even worse health problems down the road. Recent studies have shown that players in the National Football League, NFL, are 4 times more likely to die by Alzheimer's or Lou Gehrig's disease. The increased amount of research and attention to this area has trickled down to the younger levels, where coaches are now much more attentive to head injuries. It surprises many that 58% of all high school and college football-related concussions occur during practice, not even game time. This is unacceptable. Contact your local congressman and bring this issue to their attention. Bills can and should be passed to restrict the amount of tackling involved in practice. Parents, I urge you to consider these risks before signing your son or daughter up for the nearest youth football league. Football is not a bad sport. It's exhilarating. I watch it myself, and it can unite generations under one team. But we cannot push it on developing children without changing how football practices are run. Our kids are worth more than that. Their health, their education, and their futures are worth more than that. They're worth more than some trophy on a wall. Thank you.